Good day and thank you for joining me on my channel, The Queen Phoenix. Today's little project is this cute little baby shoe. This is made to fit a baby 0 to 3 months. I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook and some baby yarn. Let me show you how it looks. Sole front. For the buttons, I'm using this cute little pear-shaped button. You can use any that you have lying around. So this is it on the inside. The one nice thing about this is that I never thought it would work, this pattern, but it actually did. And I tried it on a baby's foot, and it came out absolutely adorable. For this, you will require some yarn. And this is made with a bit of leftover yarn that I had, and is being given as a gift. So let me just move this little booty out of the way. So you need your yarn, the appropriate size crochet hook. The bigger your yarn, the thicker, and the bigger your crochet hook, the bigger the slipper is going to be. So if you want a bigger one, please change your yarn and your hook. If you want it smaller, smaller yarn, smaller hook. You'll also require a darning needle. If you don't have one, a smaller size crochet hook will work. A pair of scissors. Your buttons. So I'm going to make the last one of this Booties and upload it. Hence, you're only seeing one button. For all intents and purposes for this video, I'm going to use some white thread instead of the peach that I wanted to use to attach this button. And I've got here an extremely thin beading needle that you can see is bent because of the shape of my hand. So let me just move everything out of the way and let's quickly make this. You're going to start this project very simply with a slip knot. So any of the stitches, every stitch that is in this pattern is on a playlist on my channel called the Best Beginners Basics. So if you don't know any of them, just pop in there and have a look. But you should know them. These are quite simple stitches. You're going to make a slip knot. Now you're going to chain 10. When you have your 10 chain, this is how it will look. In the second chain, you're going to work 2 half a double crochets. In the second chain, work 2 half a double crochets. Now you're going to work in each of the next 7 chain, 1 half a double crochet. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In your very last stitch, please work 6 half a double crochets. You'll see your work automatically start to turn. So we're also going to work this side here once we're done with these 6 half a double crochets. So that's 4, 5, and can you see I'm already working in my tail at the same time? And that's 6. Now you're going to work 1 half a double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. That's how it looks so far. In your last chain, please work 2 half a double crochets. This is round 1 of your booty. You're going to slip stitch into the very first stitch. For round 2, you're going to chain 1. You're going to make 2 half a double crochets into the first 2 stitches. So 2 half a double crochets into the first 2 stitches. Now you're going to work 1 half a double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And yes, you do need to count your stitches. Once you have 7, you're now going to work 2 half a double crochets in each of the next 6 stitches. So we've got 1 pair. Here's the second lot. The third lot of 2 double crochets in the 3rd stitch, the 4th stitch, the 5th stitch, and the 6th. Now we're going to repeat 1 half a double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches, so it matches up the other side. This is the 7 half a double crochets. In your last 2 stitches, you're going to make 2 half a double crochets in each stitch. You're going to slip stitch into the very first stitch. Not the chain one, but the actual stitch itself. That is row 2 complete. Row 3, chain 1. 2 half a double crochets in the first stitch. In that very first stitch, 2 half a double crochets. In the next stitch, a half a double crochet. In your 3rd stitch, 2 half a double crochets. And in the next stitch, 1 half a double crochet. One half a double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. That's my 7 double crochets. In the next stitch, 2 half a double crochets. And this is your repeat pattern. So it's 2 half a double crochets and 1 half a double crochet in the next stitch. You will repeat this 5 more times. The repeat is 2 half a double crochets and 1 half a double crochet in the next stitch. So this is now, I've done it twice. I'm going to do it the 3rd time. 2 half a double crochets in one stitch, the next stitch, 1 half a double crochet. This is the 4th time. The 5th and the 6th. If you have a look, and if you can even go backwards and count, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's me making sure that I've actually did the right thing. Now in the next 7 stitches, please work 1/2 a double crochet in each stitch. Once you've worked your 7 1/2 a double crochets, in the next stitch, please work 2 1/2 a double crochets. In the following stitch, 1 1/2 a double crochet. Repeat that one more time. 2 1/2 a double crochets in one stitch, and your following stitch, 1 1/2 a double crochet. Again, you're going to slip stitch, not into the chain, but into the very first stitch. This is row 3 complete. Chain 1. You're going to work 1 1/2 a double crochet in each stitch across. When you come to the end of this row, so you'll go right around, when you get here, you should have 44 stitches in total. So again, I repeat, 1 1/2 a double crochet in each stitch across, and please only work in the back loops. So it's 1 stitch, 1 1/2 a double crochet in each stitch around 44 times, and only work in the back loops of your work. In case you don't know which one is the back loop, so this is the stitch, yeah. The one that's facing you is a front loop, and this one at the back is a back loop. So the back loops are all at the back, closer to your finger. So don't forget, back loops, please. When you get to the end of your 4th row, you're going to slip stitch. Excuse me. Let me just pause this video for a moment. As I was saying, you're going to, once you've made your 4th row, single crochet into the very first, slip stitch into the very first stitch, chain 1. You're going to make 1 1/2 a double crochet in each of the next 16 stitches, working in both loops. Once you've made your 16 double crochet, 16 1/2 a double crochets, into the following stitch, you're going to work a 1/2 double crochet decrease. You're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Go into the next loop and pull up a loop. Yarn over and go through all 4 loops. In the next stitch, you're going to make 1 1/2 a double crochet. You're going to repeat this, a 1/2 a double crochet decrease and 1 1/2 a double crochet in the next stitch 5 more times. So let's make that 1/2 a double crochet decrease again. Yarn over, go into the loop, pull up a loop. Go into the stitch, pull up a loop. Go through all the loops. So now you need to do it 4 more times. Let's make sure that I have 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to do one more set. Now you're going to make 1 1/2 a double crochet in the last 10 stitches. Slip stitch into your very first stitch, and chain 1. So row 6 is complete. We are now moving to row 7. Excuse me, we're moving to row 6. We just finished row 5. For row 6, please make 1/2 a double crochet in each of the next 15 stitches. I've made my 15 1/2 a double crochets. Now we're going to make a 1/2 a double crochet decrease over the next 6 stitches. Excuse me, we need to repeat this 6 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You will now make 1/2 a double crochet in the remaining 11 stitches. When you get to the end of row 7, 6 single crochet into the very first stitch. For row 7, which is extremely easy, we're just going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch right around, and this is your last row. When you get to the end, cut your tail and slip stitch into the very next stitch. Alternatively, you can make a slip stitch, an invisible slip stitch. Don't forget to work your tail away. So this is the booty so far. Now I'm going to find the middle. Very simply, I'm going to the second to last row where I have my 6 half double crochet decreases. So I got 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and I'm folding the booty in half. I'm now going to count and find the middle. Once you find your middle, put your needle through. So this side, the band is coming towards the right. So for this one, I'm going to make the band that it goes to the left, which is basically you're going to do it on the opposite side. I'm making a slip stitch, and I'm going to chain 12. I'm hooking it through, and I'm chaining 12. 1, 2, 3. Once you have your 12 chain, work in the 3rd chain a double crochet. But I want you to only work them in the back bump. So if you turn your chain, let me see. I'd like to show you what's the back bump in case you don't know. These are the back bumps. So these pieces here. So work only in the back bumps. It just gives a neater finish. You're going to make 1 double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook and 1 double crochet in each of the rest of the little bumps or humps that are the back of your chain until you get to the end of your chain. When you're at the end of your chain, skip the next stitch on the booty and slip stitch into the following stitch. Cut your yarn, pull your tail out, thread a darning needle, and work away your tail. You'll see I'm not making knots with them. I'm going through quite a few stitches and then I go back a little bit and I go back in. I don't want the child's foot, the baby's foot, to be hurt with knots. Then I'm just going to cut my tail, and here we have it. Cute little baby booty. To put the button, I'm just bringing over that strap, seeing more or less where a button should be. So I'm looking about there. Using my needle, my crochet hook has a guide. So this is the button I'm using. This is the front, and you see it got like a little bit of a stem there for a pair, but the holes are to the back. I'm just going to go through. I don't want it on the edge, I just want it on slightly below. Go through the button. I'm going to stitch this button on. I'm using white thread so that you can see what I'm doing. You will of course secure this button. Trim off the excess. You will use your actual strap for a hole. Here you go. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave me some comments or some questions. The choice is yours. Most importantly, enjoy crocheting. This is the Queen Phoenix out.